Hello. Welcome back to yet another installment of Unlimited Saga. Today we got a bit of a short part this time around. So for the most part of Lauren's playthrough, and I'm still kind of debating how I'm going to do the rest of the characters. We're going to be doing a lot of the side quest stuff that's not part of Lauren's main campaign. And as such, all these quests are actually has a turn limit to them. Now, I say what I said earlier because I'm not too sure how I want to handle the other characters. If I want to strictly just put them towards their main campaigns, or if I want to do other side quests too. Because at one hand, yeah, it's mostly the same stuff. Like, everybody, like, okay, for example. Like, we're saying Laura's main campaign quests. Some of those quests are actually other characters' campaigns' side quests. And so on and so forth. So, it's a little weird how I'm going to be handling this. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards, even though it's going to be longer, leaning towards more showing off everybody's doing the side quest stuff. Because Unlimited Saga, when you get down to it, is a pretty long game. If you're going for completing everybody's quests. Everybody's route, I should say. You do get something in the end for it. You do get something for doing everybody's route. So, yeah, for quite a while now, we are going to be doing Laura's side quest campaign. Regardless, you know, no matter what happens, we are going to be seeing all of Laura's side quests. Start out with some of the simpler ones here. Like I said, this one's not really that long. Plus, this gives us a chance to, try to farm for magic tablets, farm for better panels and whatnot. Oh, look at that, we got reverse delta off screen. Very nice to have. So, what I do cut out is magic tablet grinding, for the most part. I do that off screen. Which I did show in a previous part how I normally do that. But yeah, Francis is pretty much set to go now for in-game. He's got the best axe we can get for him. He's got the best axe skill in the game. Best attack skill in the game, really. So Francis, he's all good. And for the most part, the way the recordings have been going, I think he's really going to be our only hard-hitting character.
You'll never know an enemy's true power until you face him.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. So glad you didn't portray us like your lord. You stayed with us. So, thank you, Francis. I just threw fire arrows at a spider. That's definitely a giant ball. Kick the spider with the giant ball. Very nice. That reverse delta. Such a good skill. And I got 2 orange panels back to back, which is even great. Greater. Oh, excuse me. A treasure chest, you said? So, unfortunately, because we have a turn limit now, you do have to be careful. However, if you say you do get some treasure here, and you do run out of turns, whatever you do get during those chests, you do keep. Whatever happens carries over. So it's not like, oh, it's a game over, or you don't gain anything, no. So, if you used up your weapons, that carries over. If you gain some money, that carries over. Any treasures you get, that carries over. Max tablet grinding. If you have some EXP for that, that carries over. So it's not a total waste of time. But yeah, we gotta gather some herbs. Herb gathering, as one could say. And that's really the main thing of this quest here. Like, very early RPG quest. Like, this is like Armex, just skipping ahead a little bit. This is Armex, one of his first quests when you do his route. Which is kind of funny because Armek is considered the hardest route in the game. Just simply because his stuff just works so differently compared to the other ones. But we'll get to Armek way down the road. I don't know. Like, I thought about doing Armek last. His route last because he's my favorite. But I might just add him to the random pool. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So Armek's going to be in the... He's a possible candidate for being a route after Lauren. I'm kind of interested in seeing who gets picked because I have beaten this game, but I've never beaten it with every single character. So I'm technically cheating my rule, but technically not. Like, for the most part, most part, it's all the same. Like I said, Armax is a bit different. There's a couple differences between some of the characters. That changes the gameplay a little bit. It's just Armax is the more dramatic one, in my opinion. But, just to go ahead and tell you now, the modes I have beaten before, I've beaten Lauren's route, I have beaten Armek's route, and I have beaten Ruby? I think that was her name, Ruby's route. Those are the only 3 routes I have beaten. Have I beaten Judy's? I remember getting pretty far in Judy's route. I remember playing Judy's route at some point. I think I might have beaten Judy's route. I felt like I did beat Judy's route. I know I beat Ruby's. And I definitely beat Lauren and Armax. I remember that. Maybe I did beat Judy's too. Judy's campaign is a bit similar to Lauren's, except Judy's is more magic oriented. Like, her party is like basically nothing but magic users. Okay, there we go. Got some KR. That herb is purple. Forget how many you have to collect. There's no bosses in this one either. It's just straight up, just collect herbs. I'm like, forget it. It's a green herb. Herb and herb. Herb and herb. Alright, oh, we actually unlocked the magic tablet too. It's a level 1 water. Unfortunately, while it might be weaker, it might have spells on there that we might need, so... yeah. We'll see if I actually trade it out for anything. But yeah, it's a relatively short part here, and some of the parts is going to be like this. They'll be like short little bursts of things like this. Sometimes they might be longer. It really depends on encounter rates. Is going to be probably one of the more time lengthy factors. That makes sense in my head. Because there's probably going to be a point where we're going to stop seeing encounters altogether because we just gone through so many much. But, I mean, there's always formations, too. Like, just because there's a set number of enemies doesn't mean, you know, there's, like, a lot more possibilities of formations. Iron Body, that's really nice to have for Francis. I will definitely take that. Wait, do we have 2 level... Oh, no, we got a level 5 and level 4 axe. That's cool. Ermac's build... poor Armac. Armac's just going to be all over the place, truth be told. Going by the recording so far that I've done. And, of course, everybody gains a little bit of HP, which is always nice to have. Alright, so, yeah, we just beefed up our characters a little bit, so, and we got a better merchant rank, so that's always a plus, I think. Unless you're going for mullock hunting. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this part.